Hello, I'm Corey Breininger, and welcome to the Architecture Model Shop. In this particular video, I'm going to introduce you to the bandsaw that we use. Now, on this bandsaw, a couple of features that it has, I'll show you, is you see this black piece right here, that's a blade guard. You can loosen it right here, and you can raise it and lower it. And what you want to do with it, it covers the blade in front, so it's a safety feature for you. So what you'd like to do is get it down as close to the work as you can. Make sure you have finger clearance, hand clearance in order to do it. And this saw will do a number of things. You can do rip cuts, very similar to what we did on the table saw, but it's also fantastic for curves, which I have drawn on this piece of board right here. So I'm going to show you how to make a rip cut, and then I'm going to show you how to make this curve cut. So what you want to do is make sure you have your safety glasses on, blade guard is down and in place, turn the tool on, it's very quiet, and all you have to do is just push the work in. Now, I'm applying a little bit of pressure this way because the board still wants to walk out just a little bit. And there you have that particular cut. And you can start running the board through as many of those as you need to do. So that's how you can make a rip cut with this thing. Okay, now that you know how to make the rip cut, I'm going to show you how you can do a nice curve cut. Let's say that this is the shape we need right here, and we need this piece. This up here is waste. That gets thrown away. So just like we did on the table saw, let's put an X with our pencil on the waste side, because that's the side that the blade has to be on. Now, with the I'm going to bring down the blade guard a little bit here, and it's going to be important that you keep the blade on this side of the line and you leave a little bit of the wood. Don't take all the wood, okay? So I'll show you how to do that. Carpenters call it staying proud of the line. This is kind of your Zen moment. You don't do this fast. Okay, so I've cut off the waste piece, and notice that I still have the line all the way around. And that's going to be important. Notice how rough the cut is. The bandsaw blade always leaves a rough cut. You always want to sand it. And I'll use this piece when I go over to the belt sanders and show you how we can smooth this out. Okay, here's a couple of tips on this cutting with these curves on the bandsaw. What you'd like to have is, you know your curve. You've got the curve. If you know where the center is, and you should know that because you drafted it out on the piece of wood, you should know where that center is. You want that center actually in alignment with the teeth. And what happens is, once you bring that up, get that aligned, and you bring it up like this, I tend to hold it kind of there with my finger, kind of keep that position. And then all you're doing is you're rotating the piece of wood through the blade. And it should follow the line right around. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you save the line, cut proud of the line, keep the line, because we'll take that over to the belt sanders to finish up that work. All righty, let's go ahead and let's cut this piece of wood. Bandsaw is on, eye protection is on. I'm going to eyeball this to kind of get that aligned. And what I'm going to try to do here is hold that position in the center point in alignment with the blade, with the teeth of the blade. And just rotate through the work. So you have to kind of look at where your finger is, where that center is relative to the blade, and glance back and forth between that and the cut.